Yeah, it does.
Sorbet or whatever they call
I never know how to pronounce that word.
it. 23 miles.
Coolio, honey. It's a lot closer than I remembered it. As far as from Sakura.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't stay in the right lane if there's a vehicle off to the right. A lot of cars do that and it's very dangerous. What if somebody's trying to get out of their vehicle? I know somebody who got the vehicle of their car ripped off. She got out of her car on the side of the highway, left her door open, and somebody came along and ripped it off. Bashed into it. She was very, very lucky to have survived that. Anyway, it's much safer to move over. I'm into safe driving. I'm not into being a daredevil. You know? We got enough daredevils out there. We don't need... daredevil. I'm a daredevil in other ways. I don't need to be that as a driver. Besides, if you can save someone's life by making a good decision, a considerate, just polite decision, isn't that what we want to do?
Pretty sensible.
Thanks. You're the best man driver I've ever known, honey. I don't like being in a car with them driving. It's just like, I guess they're very kind of like selfish and short-sighted when it comes to driving, and they don't consider other people and stuff, and they don't consider their passengers, like how their passengers feel. Like, isn't that what you want as a driver, to make your passengers feel safe?
That's ultimately what I would want,
Yeah. a sign. It'll say Tier C up ahead on the right. And you'll take that right and it'll be cool.
Alright.
This reminds me of that one movie, honey. The one that that dude was driving cross country to California from, I don't know, Wyoming or something. That 60s movie and that 60s show, I really liked that movie. I mean, I loved the cinematography in it. Just,
you mean the dude with the fast car?
yeah, was it Steve McQueen? I don't think it was, but he was just cruising a car. Was it Steve McQueen?
I don't remember. Was that Steve McQueen? I don't think it was, but no, it was some other dude. But, I know the movie and I can't remember the name of it. Keep slowing down. The cinematography and this kind of is reminding me of it, honey. It's not long after here. This is a little pass that we go down. Gosh, this looks like something from out of The Hobbit too.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's very cool. Very cool.
That's just where they have the green chilies. That was very dangerous, wasn't it?
It's fairly dangerous.
Feel free to slow down.
Doesn't really look like it's getting safer either.
No, this is pretty bad. But I suppose they're trying to keep the road nice, I guess. By making it treacherously dangerous for probably 3 years or something.
Called Lost Highway. I just got an idea for a movie that personally I think would be much cooler, but by the same title, Lost Highway.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about this road, like, okay, so you make it perilously dangerous for everybody for a few years to fix it, so that it'll be safer when it's done. But the only alternative I could think of was, okay, you close the highway entirely. And one way you could do that is take it off of all GPS devices, like erase it from the map, but the highway itself will still be there. So maybe they have these lost highways all over the country that are closed. What goes on those lost highways? Most people don't even know they're there.
Maybe aliens are there. I don't know. It would be cool. You could totally imagine aliens being there, because don't aliens always come down out near these lost highways out in the middle of nowhere in Kansas and New Mexico?
I like this idea, honey. I'm gonna write a short story. All right.
Totally not in a hurry. them today to get behind us because we'd normally pull over and let them go around, but we're not going to. It's not safe, so they're just going to slow down. They'll take a deep breath and be grateful, really.
I was actually thinking the same thing. We should be happy to be behind them right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Once we get the open highway again, they can pass everything on. Wow, it's just like, that looks like something out of a movie. This is so cool.
The sun's going down, my friends. My sweetheart's driving safely here. I think it's about to end, honey. Found highway.
Yeah.
I think, didn't Hank Williams, he did a album called Lost Highway, and the documentary about his life is called Lost Highway.
Is it?
I'm betting it is, but you know, I thought we had a decal on the front of this car too, so I'm pretty sure it is, though. Everybody would probably say, yes, that's right, Jodi, quit second guessing yourself, but
Must have had a few cars behind me.
well, you saved them.
That's right. My fortune. Out of the way. Baby, I love this.
I'm glad you like it, babe. Very Mexican sounding guitar or ukulele right now while we're heading toward the Mexican border. It's about maybe 3 hours to your seat.
The borders.
I think you know me, I'm always guessing with numbers and stuff, but okay, this says Elephant Butte Lake State Park 1 mile. Okay, I think you're going to come to a little sign that says to your seat on the right, and then you'll turn right.
New Mexico was boring when I was a kid.
You were crazy.
We took long drives like this a couple times. Went this place or that place, but I don't remember really appreciating it very much. But
oh, wow. Well, I thought the Texas Panhandle and the West Texas and Western Kansas was the epitome of beauty when I was a child, and I'd still say the same thing. A lot of people most quote normal people would say that that's like there's nothing there or whatever, that it's not beautiful, but that's just because they're blind. I knew it was beautiful as a child, and I've always known.
that's it, honey.
Yeah.
Can you show? I think
this could be too.
That's our destination, folks. Wow, baby, it's like something out of some weird Arabian movie or something. And
It's a Phantom City.
There's
Phantom
this
City.
town just...
See, that's Elephant Butte over there. Or else this is Elephant Butte and that's TRC. Look, Truth or Consequences 5 miles, so...
Yeah. Really, I feel
That's
like
it.
the Sultan should live up there or something. That's his whole palace there, you know. And there's camels and tents. And
So you've been to TRC before.
Pretty, baby. I love that.
I'm
what
glad
a cool
you like
thing.
it.
What a vision
To be
I love these
welcomed by.
moments. I feel like they're totally out of time, and then I go out here and I feel like I'm out of place too.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Here's the Sultan's music. Consequences 1 mile. We might have missed that other turn that I was thinking of, but it doesn't matter. I don't know how we missed it. I wasn't looking away from the road that much. I was playing my song. I was probably filming.
Right on, babe. This was a great idea.
I'm glad you like it. I am glad it worked out so well for us.
It's not like we've been driving for days.
No,
or anything to
it's
get
just
here.
so
It's
nice
not that
to
far.
ride on and our car won't be taxed. And okay, there should be a next right. That's TRC, but that's our McDonald's. That's our destination right there,
okay.
baby. And Walmart's right by us. Weird. I weirdly feel at home because I lived here for 6 months, right? Well, we didn't come in the back way, but we can find the back way some other time. The Sultan's staying at McDonald's. To the right.
Wow, this is cool. Supposed to yield, but I shouldn't yield, so that's alright. Wow, Socorro was cool, but this is way cooler.
Look at the palm tree.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it,
Yeah.
honey. You'll go across the street here or cross up here. Oh, actually, at this light, you'll take a left to get into McDonald's. See, Walmart's right there.
Yeah.
We're in the heart of TRC right now.
Wild, honey.
I'm glad you like
You
it.
lived out here for 6 months. Oh, wow.
You
That's
ain't even
cool,
seen the
man.
town yet. This isn't really the heart. This is the heart of the highway. The downtown is the heart. It's the main street. Oh, right. And it's very cool.
So far, I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to live in TRC again, we could live in TRC together.
Okay.
Maybe you'd have more fun.
Well, I'd have a hell of a lot more fun with you, but we just get in trouble all the time.
Well, we do that anyway, right?
Right.
So I just park somewhere?
Yeah.
This is pretty, babe.
Thank
this
you.
is really pretty.
I'm glad you like it. Is it more
I'm
like
surprised.
you imagined?
It's totally not like I imagined. I don't know what I imagined, but this is really not what I imagined.
It's not?
I think I expected something more. I'm not going to say we're not like in a desolate place, but
yeah.
It doesn't feel desolate. It feels open for sure.
Yeah.
And it feels much more. Well, I haven't seen the town yet, so I'll shut up for now.
Well, no, tell me what it feels like right now.
It feels nice.
Cool, I'm glad you like it.
I'm surprised.
I really like
I guess I didn't
TRC.
expect it to feel nice. I thought,
yeah.
I think one of the things I even asked you is it like, did you feel safe from like the people into your city?
Oh yeah.
Like it was a.
Yeah.
Maybe I was thinking like it was like the third world or something for some reason.
Oh, well, we are closer down to the border. Wait, your lights are on, honey.
Yeah.
But, well, in a way, I think New Mexico is not third. Is third world the right word? But yeah, I mean, New Mexico feels like, what is it, a developing country? It doesn't feel like it's part of the United States.
What it felt like where I grew up. It felt like I was living in a developing country. Maybe not the third world, but sometimes it felt like that too. Could I roll a smoke before we go?
Sure.
There, in your door. Oh, that was good. I really enjoyed that.
You like that drive?
Yeah,
well, you
I can see why you
job driving.
See why you fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's definitely. It was very hard for me when I lived here for the first 4 months because, well, I don't know if you'll get the sense of it, but it was very, very lonely and quiet, and it did feel very desolate to me. But
yeah, I've been here 3 minutes. I don't know what it would be like to be here for 6 months.
Well, there's no college here. There's no. I was out of college. I didn't have a way to. Well, there was nothing to do.
Right.
And I didn't have money to do anything anyway.
Internet where you lived?
I had some internet access on my phone.
On your phone? Okay.
Yeah.
So what you could do with that is pretty limited.
Yeah. Well, my son, when Bo was here, we all watched movies and stuff and shows on his phone. But it was this big. You know, but we'd set it up, we'd prop it up on the chair. We all had chairs to put our plates on, and 3 chairs, Jeff, Bo, me, and then we'd be sitting there eating and watching his little phone.
Oh my God,
it was fun.
that is so weird. I love it.
Straight out
You have to ask those guys if we can ever use a scene like that in some film project of ours. I love it. I just love it. Maybe
I'm sure they would agree. And we had 2 chihuahuas and a big golden lab. Oh, we had fun. I'll show you the house later. It's really a little magical place. Too bad I think the landlords were unfair to me, but that's their karma. And that's sad because I really chanted a lot for their happiness, and then they go making a bad cause against a Buddha. Who knows? Maybe they're doing great, but I seriously doubt it. They stole my $200 deposit at the end when I called them. I was living in my car. I didn't tell them that, but living in my car in Santa Fe, and they withheld $200 from me from my deposit. And I did work hard to keep that house clean, and it wasn't clean when I got there. It was filthy when I got there.
It's probably cleaner when you left.
I hope so, but anyway, it wasn't dirtier.
people should get their deposits back. They didn't break anything. You know? So,
I don't know. Maybe they had their excuse and maybe it was a good reason, but I couldn't. First they were going to give me $100 back and I said, no, I want a full refund. You haven't even gone and looked at the house and told me why you're keeping the $100. So then after I complained about that, they kept $200. Can you imagine how unjust that is? Those people are staring at us and I'm staring right back at them. I'm sorry, go take your khakis off of your dumb little Jeep and get out of here. I can't stand the military. It's not the people that bother me, it's the mindset. They're scary people, God. They kill for a living, that's what they do. I'm sorry, but I'm not into it. I'm not sorry either.
No.
You know, all this hostility comes out towards people who speak out against guns. I mean, people get violently irate over that stuff. But same with the anti-gun people. I've heard them. In fact, I lost it once and threatened somebody's life over that. Those arguments can go haywire really quickly because people are very passionate about it. But I've seen the crazy anti-gun people go get as crazily violent as the gun people, so I can't talk. But so there's a lesson for us in keeping our
It's a good thing the anti-gun people didn't have guns.
Yeah, I mean,
things might have gotten really out of hand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a big military presence in TRC?
No. There's a big semi-truck presence here. TRC, but you couldn't tell right now. They're usually parked all along back there.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
Is that why we're here?
Yeah, to get something to drink and to pee. So anyway, if you love the military, love them. I'm not telling you not to love them. I just don't like it, you guys. It's just, I don't like any kind of symbols of oppression or force of, I don't know, of common people. We're killing common people on the other side of the world, and we're common people. I'm just not into it. It's just like, that same force could be used against us and has been over and over throughout history. So anyway, you can be pro-military and all that if you want, but I don't have to be. Isn't it a free country? Isn't that what they say? They're dying for our freedom so that we can speak out against it. So I'm going to exercise my, what is it, my First Amendment right? Some right that I have for free speech. I'm an expert on the Constitution, by the way. Not really. I'm not, you guys, because it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. My opinion is that we're fucked up and we need to be fixed. I'll only quote the Constitution if it's to my benefit, but if it's not, then I will quote a higher law, you know. The law that all people are equal and all people are of infinite value. And I'm sorry, but the military does not fit into that philosophy, into that scenario.
No. Should we take some stuff in and sit for a while and charge some stuff up?
Sure, we can walk the girls before we go in.
Hopefully there's actually an outlet in this McDonald's. My baby
I think there is. If I remember
right. As far as
right.
recall.
I can't remember the details, honey. I'm sorry.
You might remember if there wasn't, because that would stand out because it's weird. But
yeah. Okay. So I hope the people who are like violently for the military will just like either tolerate that or maybe they walked out of the room when I was saying it, you know.
And then they just walked back in and like, what? What did she say? What did she say?
No, now they walk back in. Right.
Right, now.
No.
And we're talking about Dobby and Luna.
Yeah, Dobby and Luna walking around outside in the peaceful world.
It's all picturesque.
Actually, it is. If you don't look at the military vehicles over there, but well, we showed it to them on accident. But is that a Humvee?
That's a Humvee.
Yeah, a real one, I guess. It looks comfortable if you're like used to living in a prison. Doesn't it look like a moving prison, honey?
It does.
Prison cell.
Yeah.
Probably for a reason. Come on, girls. Will you hand me their delay from over there?
Yeah. Hey, baby. We made it.
Yeah,
I think I
we
want
made
you to
it.
spray that on my face, bro.
As a celebration, okay.
Yeah, it tasted good on you, baby.
It tasted good. Okay.
Refreshing. You've been here before, haven't you? Or
yeah, they both have.
Yeah.
They both lived with me
of course.
here,
I mean, you just finished saying that, so that's like... all tangled up. Okay, well, good riddance.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but to have some dude standing there on the phone staring at me the whole time as if I'm, what am I to him, you know? All I know is that's gross. Anyway, see you guys in a little while. Hope you enjoyed this trip so far.
We have.
We have.